What's going on? It's your boy Proclaim Truth. Back at it again, man. We back, man. Hey, yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick, give y'all a little, motivation for the day. I know things have been pretty tough in life in general over the past few years and everything. So, man, sometimes we all need a reminder, right? Oh, never mind the fedora, man. I'm on here looking like goddamn big smoke for San Andreas, huh? But yeah, man. So I just want to hop on here and talk about the importance of being human, right? So there's a whole agenda. We're gonna jump right into it, man. We ain't even gonna boo or crowd. You feel? We're gonna jump right into it. There's a whole agenda at play to serve a purpose. Do you know what that purpose is? That purpose is to make you, human, feel as insignificant and useless as possible. You might say, I proclaim truth. That ain't true. They want me to feel like I'm a part of the grand scheme of things. They want me. Look, man, if you just take a look, they tell you, like, just on a basic construct, right? Like, let's use the solar system model with evolution, the theory of evolution and all that jazz, right? So they tell you that you came from the smallest freaking microscopic thing known to creation, right? And somehow you just spontaneously turned into a tadpole or something. And then at some point, that tadpole, grew legs and climbed out the water, yada, 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 right? And then at some point, it returned to a monkey. You see where I'm going, bro? Look, that man eat folk. And then you just happen to turn into a human. If that ain't enough, they told you, all right, yeah, you on this rock, but you just an animal, just like every other animal. You nothing special. You just happen, to mutate. Any other animal, could have mutated to this point. You just happen to mutate faster than anybody else. And then they talk about, well, we on this planet and there's billions of other planets and, other things smarter than you. You just a small little speck in this infinite exponential expanse of creation, right? How does that make you feel? Make you feel kind of useless, right? Like, dang, what's the point in all this? What's really going on, right? But the reality is, if you read the good book, the reality is that everything was created, right? Everything was already here by the time you were created, as in humans, right? Well, I would say, as in the latest humans, because we can get into some stuff now, but nonetheless, humans were, as far as we know, the last creation, right? You can quote unquote say the masterpiece, which is why, we have the dominance and the dominion that we have in this earth, because that authority was given to us by the Creator. So, hey, don't let nobody tell you otherwise, all right? But going back to it, man. You're here for a purpose. I know it sounds cliche, but I really need you to understand, right? You are truly here for a purpose. You have to think the earth is about, going from a biblical scale, we'll say about 6,000 years old. It ain't trillions a year. Well, we'll say earth as we know it is about 6,000 years old, because whatever was here before Genesis, that's a whole different story. That's, I don't know what it was. Yeah, but so during that whole 6,000 years, right? You could have came here any other time. You could have came here any other time, right? But you just happened to come now, or whenever your birthday was. Why? You think it just at random, like, oh, bloom, I just freaking spun here and I became conscious in kindergarten and now I'm just living. I'm just living to pay bills and die, right? Do you really think that's all it is to life? Come come on, man. Just if you really just pay attention, it's almost as if everything knows your importance but you. Like, they know your importance. When I say they, the powers that be, whatever is running this matrix or whatever, right? They know your importance. So it's a reason why everything, if you just look at stuff, everything seems to be put here as a distraction, or things are created to distract you. They call it entertainment. And they call it, working. I know people gotta work, so don't come at my dick. But it just seems like between earning the income, earning the living, and entertaining yourself to, keep yourself from going crazy, you don't really have time for much else, you know what I mean? Which I find is quite odd. But it's like, why are they keeping me so busy or distracted? And the second thing you have to ask yourself is, from what are they keeping me busy and distracted from? I mean, the answer is quite obvious. If you go back to the great book, it tells you what your purpose is. You know what I mean? We were created to experience life and to give praise to whatever created us, right? That is our purpose. Like, there's something, scientists say that there's a gene within humans that's, we have like a gene to want to worship something. Like, we have, it's our innate ability to want to worship or idolize something. That's why, celebrities, it's so, Hollywood is such a big thing, because people have to idolize something. A lot of people idolize money, a lot of people idolize these celebrities, a lot of people idolize a lot of crap in this world, right? But you should only be centered around one thing, and that's the creator, the creator of all. But going back to you being important, you are powerful. You are more powerful than you can imagine. But people don't know, because throughout the years, no fault of your own, there's a whole agenda at play to like pretty much suppress you, keep you limited, keep you very, very limited. I'm gonna tell you a story, right? Good, bad, and different. It shows you how powerful you are, right? Once upon a time, it was like these people way back, early Earth days, right? They came together. They said, "Hey, man, we so good at everything we do, we should build a tower to heaven," right? Everybody heard this story, the Tower of Babel. So they put their mind together, and they like, "Hey, let's do it," right? So they set out to do it. And the crazy part is, they were actually making progress doing it. So it got to the point where the creator was like, "Hey, man, like check out what they doing. Hey, we gotta nip this in the bud, because if they come together like this and put their minds together like this, there's nothing that they can't achieve." You know what I mean? So what does that tell you? After all, we were created in His image. You know what I mean? So never forget, man. You have to remember, man. And then I'm a firm believer in like predictive programming. So movies like The Matrix and everything, it tells you, they drop truth gems in those kind of movies, man, because there's certain laws in the universe, right, that all creation have to abide by. Some people, they just call it different things, but the greatest authority out of all of them is the creator, the Trinity, all that stuff, right? Yeshua and all that stuff. So some of these universal laws, when people know, like reciprocity, you reaping what you sow, people call it karma, that kind of stuff, right? And one thing that the occult and these people that practice these elite and alternative religions, what they do, alternative beliefs, what they do, man, they kind of got to tell you what's going on, so that they can kind of keep themselves from being afflicted. You know what I mean? It's just like if I tell you, like, hey, hey, bro, like I set a trap for you down the road, right? We walking. I already set a trap for you down the road, and it's a bobcat or something out there. You know, I know the bobcat down there, and I know it's gonna attack you. But to keep the blood off my hands, to keep the traumatic death off my hands, I tell you, hey man, I heard somebody say it was a bobcat down here, but we should be all right. So I told you what was down there. You have the power of free will, so you make the choice to keep walking down that road. They always tell us this stuff, man. That's why in these movies, and I know I'm rambling, man. I'm going left, right, side, up, down, but it is what it is. That's why even in the cartoon, you see like the vampires and like the little evil people always come to the door. They ask to come in, bro. You have to get permission to this stuff. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, that's why they gotta tell you what's going on, man. Cause we so powerful, bro. Our decisions, our choices, our intent, man. And these people are harvesting this stuff, man. And we just talking about intent. We just talking about the spiritual and the mental aspect. I ain't even getting to the physical aspect. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, I just want y'all to know how powerful you really are. So don't take it lightly, man. If you probably made some bad choices all the way up to this point of your life. But if you go forward and you being intentional with your thoughts, it's a book called The Four Agreements. It's a great book, man. I highly recommend everybody should read it. It'll change your life, man. That alone, if you start doing that stuff alone, man, I'm telling you, bro, it'll change your life, because it do give some good stuff, especially when they talk about being intentional and impeccable with your word and stuff like that, man. I told you, y'all gotta read, man. You can't be out here not reading. Go read listen to an audio book. If you don't want to read, man, see that goes into being intentional, man. Start spending your time. I don't care if it's 10 minutes a day. You got to spend your time doing stuff that's going to get you ahead, bro. It's either a distraction or an investment. Ain't no in between. Remember that. Outside of basic survival, don't be like, outside of basic survival, it's either a distraction or investment. Basic survival, food, water, shelter, clothing. If you ain't doing nothing that's going toward those two, it's a distraction or an investment, right? So yeah, going back to it, man. So yeah, this is, it is just scratching the surface level of like how important you are. Because I mean, we can go hours and hours, and if we really talking about how important a human is, and even when we work together, it gets stronger and stronger with the more people that's walking along the same path as you and everything. That's your tribe, you know what I mean? Kind of how like when the Power Rangers, they used to join together and create that. What's that big old robot name used to be? But anyway, yeah, man. So don't think you just useless, man. I don't care how it is, bro. Like, or what cause you got depth, man. If you still above this ground, man, you got a chance, bro. You got a chance, and I'm gonna tell you, the things that make you rich in this life and in the next life, it can't be bought. Like, yeah, we all want to be comfortable and this and that, but it can't be bought, man. It just stuff like, you know what I mean, being a good person, because it's evil. Man, shoot, bro. I think humans are naturally evil, bro. We just do good time to time. We all want to do some wicked crap, but it takes strength to not get your lip back, stuff like that. Not to scoop to somebody's level when they mistreating you, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. I ain't saying turn the other cheek. I'm just saying, practice some restraint. Be the bigger person, stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. Definitely crazy. But yeah, man, that's what I need y'all to do, man. Just be aware that you're here for a purpose, because you could have came at any goddamn time in history, but you came now. So you here for a purpose, man. I don't care if it's to inspire one other person, because if you set one other, you never know who you're talking to, you never know who you entertaining. That's why a good book say, be careful who you when entertaining strangers, because you could be entertaining an angelic entity unknowingly, right? So yeah, man, so y'all gotta man, I don't know what going on these days, bro. It's like, bro, man, come, man, these folks trick you out your position, bro. They trying to tell you, goddamn, be for yourself, help everybody else. You can't trust nobody. Forget my neighbor, I don't love my neighbor, I don't love myself. Folks turn against their own family, bro. What? Man, it's wicked out here, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. We got to go back to, you know, we got to go back to like stuff that, you know, getting our power back. These people tricking you out of your power. These folks telling you not to forgive. These folks telling you everything against moral principles and everything, bro. These folks are disarming you, man. And you buying it. You buying it. You harboring on to that negative energy. That stuff is killing you, bro. Them free radicals in your body going crazy because you want to hold on to some hate. You want to hold, man, that stress will kill you faster than fentanyl will, man. What's wrong with y'all, bro? Man, let that stuff go, man. The folk, man, these folk feeding off your emotion, bro. That's how they know you important. They know you a human so powerful, man. The very emotion you give off is entities out here harvesting that freaking energy, bro. That's what the Matrix was about. And I ain't gonna go all deep on it now. I might go even deeper on part 2. Cause shoot, that's what Proclaim Truth do, bro. We don't be on that surface level bull crap, cause we know over here. It graduate level stuff. It graduate level stuff. And if you don't know, we're gonna send you back to Weenie Hut Jr. so you can learn. It's alright if you don't know, man. If you don't know, to goddamn drop a comment and be like, hey, I don't know what you mean by this, I don't know what you mean by that. And we're gonna get to it and we're gonna let you know. But you gotta tighten up, man. You gotta tighten up. You important, man. Be about your creative business, man. You ain't just come here for no reason. A lot of people ain't here, but wish they could still be here, man. But you wanna wake up. Oh, I ain't got no money. It's hard out here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Trump, Kamala Harris, we gotta vote, man. Y'all putting y'all faith in mankind, but these folks got y'all going under a spell. I don't give a man, bro. A president ain't never did nothing for me, bro. Ain't never did nothing for me, bro. I know where my power come from. And shoot, y'all should too, bro. Y'all should too. Man, I got more in life right now than I ever had, man. I mean, I was goddamn fortunate growing up. You know, I ain't have everything, but it taught me to be. It taught me that the stuff I did have. It taught me that tangible stuff it wasn't the true treasure, bro. Why you think rich people killing themselves? If money was everything, bro, why these rich people out here killing themselves? I'm talking about billionaires, boy, millionaires, man. These folk, man, what's really going on, bro? What's really going on, man? But god dang, bro, like I'm saying, bro, y'all important, man. So know that tomorrow's a new day. Shake all that bull crap off. Start harvesting that negative energy. God dang, you know, it's all about your mindset, man. We're gonna talk about it though, but I just need you to know, say a little affirmation. I am, till you believe it. If you don't believe it, god dang, say a little affirmation, be like, I am important, I am important. You might even if you don't think you're important, you gotta start telling yourself you're important, because you are. And I'm gonna tell you you're important. I named some stuff in that video, but like I said, I can go on and on, but I don't want to make no long video, so I'm about to get off. So I'll holler at y'all later. It's your boy Proclaim Truth.